Hey everybody, Rob Cootie here of the MLM Solution. Today is Friday, January 8th, currently 10:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you know, we go live each and every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Marie and I. Today is Freelance Friday. As you can see, it's Freelance Friday, episode number 35. It's hard to believe it's that already. We've been doing this for 35 weeks. It's awesome. And it's all because of you guys. We're grateful for that. Thank you so much for your patronage, I guess is the best way to put it. But regardless, if you will, continue to help us. As you know, we cannot do this alone. We need you to help us spread the word. We're doing some great things for the industry here. Our goal is to really make a major impact this year. You can help by doing utilizing hashtag TheMLM Solution, hashtag TheMLM Solution. Share our various social media platforms and our websites and our YouTube and Facebook page with our fellow network marketers all across the world. Let's let them have access to this great information too, so they could use it to make this year the best year ever. That being said, I'm going to hop off of here. We'll see you in a moment. God bless. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to the MLM Solution Podcast Show, where you'll learn the facts and hear the truth about the network marketing industry. Here's your host, Rob Cootie.
Hello, Miss Marie. How are you today?
Good morning, Rob. Happy Friday to you. I am doing fantastic. It is Friday after all. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I'm grateful. This is the first Friday of the new year. Did you know that?
Well, technically, no. The first Friday of the new year was January 1st. That was last Friday.
Yeah, that's true. I should rephrase it. The first full Friday.
Well, the first working Friday of the new year. How's that?
Well, that'll work as well. But, this is the first full week. That's what I was getting at.
Yep.
But you're right. Technically, you are absolutely correct. The first was last Friday, and I knew that. But I was thinking in my head, of course, this is the first full week. This is the first full Friday. So anyway, regardless, today is our Freelance Friday. It is episode number 35. Hard to believe that we've been doing this for 35 weeks. Unbelievable.
Do you know what else today is?
I do not. What is it?
According to my calendar, it is Bubble Bath Day.
No, I had no idea.
So I don't know about anyone else, but, I like to follow what's on the calendar. So I think there might be a bubble bath in my future.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's a great way to look at it. What a way to cap off a week with a bubble bath. Yeah. The wife gets on me all the time. As you know, we're prepping to move, packing everything up as we speak. And sorry, let me get this over here, propping up my arm. So anyway, the point is that we left a place without stealing the show here. I'll tell the story real quick. We left a place that's called Prospect, and it's one of the more wealthier parts of the city. And we did that to come into another part that is well respected. Not that this is important, but even though it's well respected, the yards are smaller, the houses are smaller, that they're older, to be closer to her daughter as they had the kids. Well, when we were in Prospect, we had this huge master bathroom that had this jacuzzi tub in it, and the double sinks. And I mean, the sinks were so far apart, you needed a microphone to talk to each other. It was unbelievable how that place was. Loved every minute of it. And she tells me all the time, she said, because we're moving back to Prospect, and she goes, by golly, we will have we're going to have a bathroom just like we had before. I mean, she is determined because you know why? She wants bubble bath, Miss Marie.
Yep. Hey, well, and there's something to be said for those double sinks and having space to do what you need to do when you need to do it in the morning, right?
That's right. Well, I mean, look, you'd be able to say you're not on top of each other. You know, you spend the whole day on top of each other sometimes. And when you get up in the morning, sometimes you just want to wake up slowly, and having space certainly helps that. But the jacuzzi tub, you know, she would put bubble bath in it. And the tub was so big, Miss Marie, that, I mean, her and I could easily fit in it. And she misses that, you know, where she could lay back and read and, you know, have the jets going and the bubbles and all that. And she misses that. She can't do that here. So, you know, the older tubs are smaller. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yep. No, that's well, and that's when you have to have a hot tub as your solution. So,
well, that won't work for me. I'll end up dead. I'll fall asleep. As I get older, it's harder to stay awake when I'm tired. And if I add alcohol to it, guess what? That's a deadly combination. So I love hot tubs. Don't get me wrong. But anyway, enough of that. You know, it's always about New Year's resolutions, which I really never have gotten into. I did them half-heartedly. You know, to me, it was all about action, not about what you say, right? But, you know, it's a cute tradition, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? This year, Miss Marie, we have big plans. You know, we're always telling people, hey, you know, make January your springboard. Well, it's no different for us, Miss Marie. We have a lot of great things coming on this year. You know, this episode is as good as any to talk about the lead generation site that's coming up. For all of you that may not know what we're talking about, this is our lead generation book. Just so you can see, I need leads now. Your leads, your lifeline to success. We'll put that up for free here in a little while. Maybe by next week, Miss Marie, I'll have that up where they can get that. But that leads to this, the lead generation site coming down the road. Guys, how would you like to have the ability to develop a constant source of high quality leads that are pre-qualified for any opportunity? This site works for you 24/7. Can you imagine that? It is a phenomenal thing. That's one of the things on our agenda. We have so many new things coming. We have MLM Masters Academy coming very soon. That is exciting. That's for people that already have a business. Excuse me. Maybe your business kind of stagnated. You don't know where to go. Maybe you're not getting any help. Maybe you're stuck. Maybe your business is starting to backslide. You don't know what to do. You're stuck. Whatever the case may be, the MLM Masters Academy is designed for people that already have a firm grasp on how the business works, and they're struggling to take it to even higher level. Or maybe you just want to master the business building system or the industry itself. That is what that's about. And then building MLM online, well, guess what? That is an awesome thing as well. You want to be able to learn first, how can I say this? How to harness the power of the internet in a first-class way to help leverage your business building activity. And there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. We're going to teach you the right way to make that happen. So, Miss Marie, there's a lot of great things coming very, very soon. There's so many. And I think, Miss Marie, what we're going to do is every week we're going to highlight a particular product and start, you know, because we have so many. You know that. Oh, my gosh. I mean, right now we have this. Guys, you notice the word free, F-R-E-E. These are free gifts, video, audio, and the ebook. Ebooks are short, concise, to the point. Miss Marie has read them. She is I won't say a word nut in a bad way, but I mean, she loves grammar. She loves writing and reading. And she is really one of those people that enjoys analyzing and picking apart my work. And believe me, she does. But she does it in a wonderful way because she's very good at it. Why do I say that? Because she has commented on how an easy read these things are, how clear and concise they are, how they paint a vivid picture in your mind of what you're reading and what is happening and what you're learning in that material. Then you add the video and the audio on top of that. Well, you have an unbeatable combination. And our peanut butter and jelly in this right here, the 4 critical mistakes, go hand in hand with the 5 simple steps to networking success. And it's all brought together by the Zero to Networking Hero. They're free. They will not be up long. We will be changing those. So go there right now and get them at that website. As we said, they are free. Now, that's not a commercial. That's just to let you guys know what we bring to the table and what's coming down the road. So, Miss Marie, we're going to have special guests this year. We're going to highlight certain products and really dig deep on some of those products and make an offer during the show on those products so people can take advantage of that right away. And there's a lot of great things coming down the road. We're growing, we're evolving, and we're going to continue to expand this as we speak.
Yeah, I'm excited about what we have coming because a lot of it addresses some very important issues that you run into in this industry. In particular, that lead generation product is going to be absolutely phenomenal, because if there's one thing that I see most people who get involved in a network marketing business struggle with, is they hit a point after they've been involved for a while. It's like, well, now who do I talk to? Who do I have the opportunity to present my music to the ears message to? Where do I go to find people? And it's not just finding anybody, right? You're looking for a certain caliber of person, a quality person, an ambitious person, a successful person is basically what we always advocate for, right? So that lead generation product is going to be super exciting, I think, for everyone. And then the other thing I want to highlight too is, you know, Rob mentioned that I'm a little bit of a word nut, and I will wear that proudly. I do love, you know, the reading, the writing, and a little bit of wordplay here and there. But here's the thing. Have you ever picked up a book that's 200-300 pages long and you read it and you get to the end and you're like, you know what? What they had to say, the valuable information really could have been covered in maybe 30 to 50 pages, and they just created a bunch of fluff so they'd have a quote unquote book. Oh my goodness, that sort of thing drives me nuts. Now, don't get me wrong. I like a good story as much as the next person, especially if it's relevant to making a point or kind of fleshing out an idea. But when it's just fluff, when it's just there as filler material and it really serves no purpose other than padding, that drives me nuts. So the great thing that Rob has done with all of his books that he has is they are consistently concise. They're short, they're to the point. And when they're not, I edit them. So
She does. She does.
You know, we know your time is valuable. And, you know, we're getting to a point where a lot of people, I don't know how you feel, Rob, but I feel like there aren't as many people reading as much as they used to. We're becoming a very video-driven society. Audiobooks are becoming more prevalent. And of course, we do provide our products in an audio and video format as well, because different learning styles, we're trying to accommodate everyone's the way they learn best. But for the most part, I think having a physical book in your hand, a physical product that you can read, refer back to, write notes in, highlight, circle, star, I think it's a great resource to have. So, you know, as we offer these things, especially the ones that we offer for free, snag them, take advantage of them, implement them, because again, it's all about the action. It's taking the steps and actually doing those consistent and correct business building activities. That's
correct. And the thing is that we have so many wonderful products. I'm very proud of what we bring to the table, because when I first thought about doing not only just a podcast, but all of this, because I'm an advocate for the industry. I believe that when it's done correctly and honestly with integrity, there's nothing else like it. But at the same time, I realized I was realistic and realized the challenges that it faces, because there's unfortunately a lot of unscrupulous people that have very little morals, and that's sad to say that a large portion of our society worldwide, their moral character is not what it should be. Meaning, Miss Marie, they don't have a problem with taking advantage of people with no conscience whatsoever. And then the network marketing business model is a model that's ripe for the picking when it comes to those type of people. And I thought, well, if I put material out, written material, and of course video material, the way to build the business correctly cannot be disputed. In other words, these scam artists, it starts eliminating a lot of that because the truth is self-revealing, as we talk about. We don't use hype. You guys have never heard us use hype. We don't do it. It's not necessary. The business building system that we teach, the 5 simple steps to networking success, is all based on the fundamental principles of the business building process itself. So they've been around long, well, about as long. I'm afraid to say. I'm older than them, I guess. But they've been around for 60 plus years, guys. They have produced success at every level of network marketing. And I mean, from the beginners getting their first checks to people that live the multi-million-dollar lifestyle, those incredible lifestyles. It has done all of that. So they have produced beyond anything I could say. In other words, I cannot find enough words to hype up these basic principles any more than what they do for themselves. And that's the reason why Miss Marie and I do not do hype. We don't do fake testimonials from people that you don't know. Okay. The bottom line is that we let the principles or the steps, whatever you want to call them, they speak for themselves. We just point to the success over the last 60 years, right?
Yeah, it's the same yesterday, today, tomorrow. I mean, there are certain aspects of business that are always going to be true, right?
Right.
And those are the things you have to focus on, rather than constantly going off on tangents and pursuing those bright, shiny objects that are, the secret sauce, the magic pill,
I know,
the magic bullet, whatever.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh man, I tell you, it drives me nuts sometimes, Miss Marie, with the things people say, right?
Yep. Well, and a lot of it nowadays, it's what's called clickbait, right? It's like that little catchy thing to make you click on it and see what it is, and then they want to capture your email address, and then they inundate you with all sorts of advertising and things that are more of a distraction than a help oftentimes.
What? Yeah. And there's so much. I don't like using this word because it's so overused and has such a negative connotation. There's so much misinformation out there, and I just cringe when I sing that because once again, it's just horrible. The negative tag that thing is picked up, and I'm talking about that word there, but it's a thing that you and I want to promote all the time because you and I love this industry. We want to promote the things that actually work, the things that are proven, the things that make up the very foundation of this business building process. And you and I are very picky about what we promote, what we say. We don't just willy-nilly start throwing things out there, do we?
No, nope. Very, very deliberate. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, some of the products we're talking about bringing out this year, we really wanted to bring out last year. But again, we want to make sure we're providing value and quality rather than just, rushing a product to market, so to speak.
Well, that's true. And that's a good point. Additionally, one of the reasons we didn't is because we wanted to put our best foot forward and provide you guys with content with no strings attached. Every once in a while, we bring something up, but not very often. And there was a reason for that, because we did not want you guys to think that we were out there trying to sell you something that you knew nothing about. We knew that if we went out there and started doing that, that you're going to say, oh, they're just like everybody else. Now, we didn't make a conscious effort. Miss Marie, we never had that discussion, did we?
I don't know that we did.
Because the thing is that we said, hey, we want to get the content out there first. Let people know who we are, what we're about, and let them find out on their own with no strings attached that, hey, these guys really know what they're talking about, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we did. And believe me, there was a number of times where we wanted to promote things, didn't we, Miss Marie?
Well, I did. You want to give everything away all the time.
Hey, I had a feeling I was sticking myself in the wrong spot there. Oh boy, sometimes I just need to keep my mouth shut.
Every day's Christmas with Mr. Rob Cootie.
yeah, the truth. Yeah. Well, it doesn't pay the bills, that's for sure. That's for sure. But there's a lot of great things coming on here very, very shortly. We're really going to be stepping up our game in regards to what is taking place and what is happening with us and what we're going to be bringing to the table with you guys. I'm excited, Miss Marie. I think this year is going to be something special. I think this is a year where we're going to experience a lot of growth. We knew that this was going to be a process, and it was something that we were willing to work through, and it was something that we were willing to be committed to, because we knew that if we were going to make a difference in this industry, it was going to take some effort and time, just like anything else, right?
Absolutely. You can't put in a little bit of effort and expect huge results, right? Massive effort equals massive results.
That's right. There it is right there. And, you know, I mean, every business, you know that, Miss Marie, when they go out to get a loan to open up a business, they have to have a business plan that they submit. And before they get the loan, and of course, they have to jump through all kinds of hoops. But guess what? One of the things that they're doing is trying to seek funding that will keep them around for 3 to 5 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
that's typically how long it takes a business to become profitable.
Yes. I just like Tesla. I don't know if you know, but it hasn't been profitable to this day. I
was not aware of that.
Yep. So they said it'll be years before he starts turning a profit. And but you know, he's committed to it. I wasn't crazy about the cars in the beginning, but I got to admit they're growing on me a little bit. I love his business model. I love his commitment. And I think the cars have real value, not just because they're electric. I'm not one of these people, the sky's falling. You know, there's no doubt without going down this road, Miss Marie, we're human beings. We're going to leave a footprint. I don't care if you call it a carbon footprint. I don't care what you call it. You know what? We're going to chop down trees. We're going to throw stuff away. We're going to pollute the waters. These people talk about the environment. Well, the one thing they want to do, Miss Marie, is they want to shame people like you and I. In other words, individuals. You don't see them out there knocking on the doors of corporations that are dumping toxic materials into rivers and stuff, right? They want to pick on people that they can make, they can shame them. Shame on you, it's like that. Screw you. You know what? Go dump on the floor.
There's nothing more frustrating to me than the fact that I have to have my car go through an emissions test every year, and I can be driving on the highway and I see city buses, county school buses, semi trucks, those types of things, just belching black smoke.
You're going, you're choking on that smoke.
And all of those vehicles are on the road multiples of times longer than I am every day.
And look at all the semis spitting out all that crap.
Yeah.
And you know what? You don't see any of them people knocking on the door of the government, talking, demanding the buses be changed and all that crap. That's the reason why I tell them, you know what? Screw you, son of a bitches. Go someplace else and bother somebody. But anyway, back to what we're talking about. Let me just give you a small sampling of what's coming on in regards to what Miss Marie and I have put together, because we, once again, are doing our part to make a difference in this industry. And we really want to have a joint partnership with you guys. We really want you guys. We need your help. When we say, hey, can you help us spread the word? And we put up the hashtag like you see there in the website, we need your help. We do hire people to promote us. Even we're more so this year. I did a few tests with some people on Fiverr, and I've got some other things going on that I'll be talking to Miss Marie about. But ultimately, ultimately, Miss Marie, we need the help of our peers in this industry. We need help from the people that are in the industry to get the word out.
Yep. And it's very easy to do with our social media platforms found at hashtag TheMLM Solution. And then there's our website, TheMLMsolution.net.
And you can go there and share our website. And people, let me clarify, because I really never thought about it. People might say to themselves, I would think, because I just assume, well, how do you share your all's platforms with hashtag TheMLM Solution? Guys, all you do, if you go any social media platform, if we have a presence there, you just copy and paste or type in hashtag the MLM Solution, and it'll bring up all the profiles that are attached to that particular hashtag. And we should come up number one, because that is our title, the MLM Solution. So there's a reason why we ask that you promote and share hashtag the MLM Solution with our fellow network marketers across the globe, because they can copy and paste that into YouTube, and guess what? Our channel is going to come up. If they put it into Facebook, guess what? Our page is going to come up. If they go to Instagram, bam, same thing. So that's the reason why we promote that. But that being said, let's look at another important thing we've been talking about. You always hear us talking about the 4 phases of the business building process, actually 5, but 4 is the actual business building activity. No one else talks about it. And it is in 4 different phases. You have not heard that phrase from anyone else. No one has talked about the 4 different phases. And guess what? In our members area, the business building process is broken down into those 5 phases. It's actually 4 for all of you that are actively building a business. Stage number 5, or phase 5, is the legendary position. In other words, you are done building your business. You are now the figurehead of your large organization. That's phase 5, totally different. Does not apply to you if you're building a business. But where are you going to get that information anyplace else? Where are you going to get the guidance anyplace else? Where can you log into a members area? And Miss Marie, when they go into the members area, they have to complete phase 1 in order to get access to phase 2. Does that make sense?
Well, absolutely, because there is a natural progression to the business in order to help you succeed. So makes sense.
Yep. And once again, you don't get that anyplace else. Okay. It's not that we're locking you out. You paid for that membership. But here's the thing. You got to focus on doing phase 1 before you can get to phase 2. Okay. And the phase 1 is doing what? A 90-day mini blast. Okay. So another thing, CCBBA, that is a term that we came up with on our own. That I guess I need to copyright that, but that is consistent, correct business building activity. It is the key to your success. There's no doubt about it. Without CCBBA, and if you don't know what that is, then you need to learn what CCBBA is, because that is duplication, and duplication is the key to your success. Is that not right, Ms. Marie?
Well, in the network marketing industry, it absolutely is. If you cannot duplicate what you're doing throughout your organization, you're going to stall out. You can only achieve a certain level of success through your own efforts. The network marketing industry is all about the duplication, building a team of people all doing the same thing, following the same path to build success.
There you go. There it is. And you know what? How do you get CCBBA? Well, guess what? It's nothing more than what? The 5 simple steps. Look at there. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and step 5. You do those 5 simple steps, guess what? You've got that. Consistent, correct business building activity. Miss Marie knows that. Here's another look at it. There it is in clear. We teach the basics. Number 1 goal is to teach you the basic business building principles, methods, and strategies that have been around for over 60 plus years. The same ones that are responsible for many of the legendary businesses and lifestyles you read about and see in the videos. Guys, you can't be any more accurate in a description than that, right, Miss Marie? That is what 5 simple steps do. is right down there. We teach the basics, and the 5 simple steps are, in fact, the basics. So once again, look how easy this is laid out. Look how simple we make this for you guys. Okay. No one else offers that. No one else takes that approach. Would you agree, Miss Marie?
I agree. There are folks out there that will touch on some of the topics that we do because it is the network marketing industry, right?
That's right.
But as we always say, we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. We'll talk about the pitfalls. We'll talk about the mistakes. We'll talk about the things you want to avoid at all costs, because that is just as important as the things that you need to do are the things that you don't want to do.
There it is. Look at there. As she's talking about it, look, what not to do in network marketing, what to do and what not to do. Where else are you going to learn that? And I mean, look at the content, guys, that we're bringing up right here, right now. And this is not a promo. This is letting you guys know this is our first full week of the new year. We're showing you a small portion, and I mean a small portion. Miss Marie, you know this is a small snapshot of what we have, and that sometimes I think it's too much, but every part of it is important. For instance, scale of ambition. Miss Marie understands the importance of the scale of ambition. I mean, look, you got the chief at the top, ambition level 10. I've never had a 10. I don't think a 10 exists. Okay, the rising star, the procrastinator. You can see the different ambition levels, right? Guess what? How valuable would that be to have as a reference? You have the dud over there. You have the entry. I mean, guys, where in the world are you going to get this type of information, right? You can't find that anyplace else. And all of this works together. It all comes together. Let's see if I can do it. Yep, there we go. It all comes together. It all works together like that. Another critical, important part. Network marketing is a numbers game. Miss Marie and I talk about that all the time. Learn the critical numbers that make network marketing work and how you can harness their incredible power. It's true, is it not, Miss Marie? We know that.
Well, it is. And I wasn't really aware going into today that this was going to be such a teaser episode with all the, some of the products that we offer.
Well, I mean, what better way to let people know at the very first Freelance Friday what we bring to the table? We talk about it, but they don't get to visually see. We talk about it, but they don't get to see actually what is going on and what we're doing and what we bring to the table. And I want people to know the reason we ask for their help in spreading the word is because we have what it takes to make this business go. What better time than on a Freelance Friday when we don't have structure? Right? All right, here we have the Kickstart, the MLM Kickstart guide, your guide to MLM success. And what does this mean? Guys, this here is how you get started right away. It is a step-by-step guide saying, hey, it's essential that you get started within the first 24 hours. Here's the steps you need to take, blah, 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 blah. And part of that is this, getting your first check. Miss Marie, you and I both know the importance of getting your downline, your new partners, their first check. And it is absolutely huge. And getting your retention rate to stay up. In other words, guys, if you sponsor 15 people in your first 30 days, you want to keep 8 to 10 of those people, okay, as much as possible. How do you do that? Not with your words and not by your business building activity, which will impress them, but doesn't motivate them. What motivates them? That money right there. That proves that the business works. Absolutely essential. Right, Miss Marie, who else talks about that? Who else makes that a part of a Kickstart program? Okay, who else addresses that? I don't know anybody.
Well, and these are some of the things that we've been doing episodes on over the past year, right? We have an episode talking about, getting your first check, helping your partners get their first check, getting your partner off to a fast start, getting off to a fast start yourself. All these important things we touch on. The products that we're talking about dive so much deeper into that information, but we have touched on it, and you can learn a tremendous amount from the episodes we've already done.
Absolutely. And then one of the last things I'll bring up is the opportunity of product, which one to lead with and why. If you don't know what that means, if you don't understand the role of the product, if you don't understand the role of the opportunity the company provides you, the financial opportunity company provides you, you are missing out on what network marketing is really about and what the professionals do. Look, we all know it's all about making money. Okay. And that's the reason why you come here. I don't know anybody that looks at the business model and says, oh, yeah, I think I'll do it for fun. You know what? It's all about, the images of money dancing in your head and what you can do with that money, which also includes having a great lifestyle. Well, guess what? If you think the product is the one that brings the financial opportunity to your doorstep, you're sadly mistaken. You are going to go down the wrong path, which is going to be extremely hard. It's not impossible. I'm saying it's extremely hard to build a business with a product-focused message is probably the best way, or business building activity. And Miss Marie, you and I did an episode on that. Guys, you need to go back and listen to that. Let's just say that if you leave with a product, you're doing retail. You're going to have to defend the product. You're going to have to defend the ingredients. You're going to have to defend the price of the product. You're going to have to tell your downline why they need to spend more money for your product versus the one at Walmart. That's essentially the same, right, Ms. Marie?
Yep, and that episode definitely goes into more detail around all that as well. So
there we go, guys. That's just a small snippet, and I mean, I could upload a whole lot more content. I mean, images and show you the content that we bring, but that's just some of the more important documents. We have others that we are certainly not addressing here, but we just wanted to make it clear what it is that we do, why we do what we do, and the products that we bring to the table. And the products are the result of our knowledge. We took the knowledge and we put it down on paper, we put it on video, and we put it in audio. That way you guys have a trifecta of information that you can tap into anytime, 24/7, so that you can become that focused business building machine, a motivated, focused business building machine that's capable of achieving great things sooner rather than later. Would you not agree, Miss Marie? Isn't that what we're doing?
that is the goal. That is correct.
Because if you become a grinder, I'm going to tell you, your chances for success go down fast. Grinders just rarely, I won't say don't, but rarely make it. It's just hard. You don't create enough momentum, enough speed and urgency in order for your business to catch traction and take off. Right, Miss Marie?
Yeah, and that's why we're here. We want to help you achieve success with your network marketing business as quickly as possible. Everyone has their own goals and dreams. They can differ from person to person, but we want to help you understand how the business works, how to leverage the business model, and create that success for yourself. So as always, if you like what you're hearing, you're understanding the points we're making, give us a thumbs up. Be sure to like, share, and comment across our social media platforms. Again, you can find us using hashtag TheMLM-solution. And of course, then visit our website, TheMLMsolution.net. And finally, YouTube. Go out there, subscribe to our YouTube channel, register for those notifications, click on that little bell twice. You'll get a notification when we upload new content, go live with our videos. You can join us live, give us some commentary, maybe a little thumbs up, or Rob's still looking for those dancing bears. Somebody's got to send to this man a dancing bear.
Wait till you see one. It's cool. Wait till you see one. Yeah, I'm sure that comes from Facebook. It has to be, or what, some of the platform. I don't think it's YouTube. I really don't. I have to look.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't. But Monday's topic, guys, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always. Monday's topic, as she said, partnership, not friendship. If you don't know what that means, you need to join us. We're going to touch on that subject in a way that others won't. But guys, you got to have a partnership, not friendship. Does that sound cold-hearted? It might. But once you hear the reasons why, you'll understand why you have to have a partnership and not a friendship. It doesn't mean that you cannot develop some type of friendship with your peers. But when it comes to your downline, we'll tell you why that is a business killing approach. It is something you do not want to do. It's the reason why the word not is emphasized. Partnership, not friendship. You do not want to do that. Find out why. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time next Monday, which is what, Ms. Marie? Is that the 10th or 11th?
That's January 11th, 11 a.m. Monday morning, January 11th. I look forward to seeing you then. And I think I hear a bubble bath calling my name.
That's right. I agree. Oh, not for me, but yeah, I hear it calling too. All right, guys, with that being said, we'll see you Monday. Please have other people join us each and every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will say thank you in advance for your help in spreading the word. God bless everybody. Have a safe weekend. We shall see you Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you for listening to the MLM Solution Podcast. For more info, visit our website, TheMLM-solution.net. Please follow us on the following platforms: Facebook, YouTube, etc. And share this podcast with our fellow network marketers around the world by hitting the share button on our various platforms.